What's going on, y'all? This your boy Blanco from Sports Match, bringing y'all some more fight thoughts. This one is on a fight that might not come to fruition. I seen on one of the channels that I watch. You know, he does like little rumors. He has like inside connects, and he's talking about we might see Errol Spence, Errol the Truth Spence, finally getting back in the ring. You know, I've been waiting to see him in the ring for a while. I feel like he fought Kell Brook forever ago. And the opponents that he mentioned is opponent A, Luis Collazo, opponent B, Lamont Peterson. Now, I'm gonna speak for at least 95 or 99.9% of us who, if we had to pick between A and B, I'm thinking we all gonna try to go with Lamont Peterson. Lamont is a solid fighter. He's good. He just recently got the WBA. I don't think it's the super champion belt though, but he just got a title with the WBA, and you know, he had welterweight, probably don't gotta cut as much weight, so he had a little you know, I got to fight. It was a title fight, but it's not like the guy was no Evanesian wasn't no super crazy skilled guy, you know, super top-notch guy, but it was a good fight for Lamont. But you know, I fucks with Luis Collazo, especially he from Brooklyn. You already know how that go. But at this point in his career, I don't think that that's a fight that people would be picking to see over seeing Lamont Peterson. So, you know, if he fight Collazo, that's cool. I don't really got too many thoughts on that. I wouldn't really want to do a prediction on that prediction video, because Luis Collazo, as much as I like him and you know he rep Brooklyn, he's not gonna go the distance with Spence. Spence is gonna be too much for him. He even had to, you know, retire from the fight when he fought Thurman, and he's not gonna go the distance with Spence. I do think he has boxing skills to probably give Spence some problems, but at this age, and Spence is too in prime, Spence is just gonna break him down until he can't take no more. So Spence would stop Collazo. But let's talk about my thoughts on Lamont Peterson fight. I think that's actually a good fight. Lamont is a skilled guy, and it's funny to me because I know this isn't sparring, but when they asked Tank Davis, you know, who was the best person he think he sparred, he said Lamont Peterson. When they asked Errol Spence who was the best person or like one of the toughest guys he sparred, of course Mayweather, but other than Mayweather, he said it was, you know, Lamont Peterson. So Lamont name, I know sparring is sparring, but if your name keep popping up as one of the toughest guys that dudes are saying they sparred, it's not a bad thing. Put it like that. So I think this fight is completely dope. Like, in a lot of my fight thought videos, y'all might hear me say I think this is dope, I think this is dope. I'm not being redundant. When I see a fight that I think is trash, I probably wouldn't even do a video on it. That's why y'all hear me saying everything is dope, because I'm only gonna do videos on fight thoughts on fights that I wouldn't mind seeing or I'm hyped to see. So I think it would be a dope fight. You got two skilled guys. I like Lamont Peterson. Lamont could actually move his head. Lamont was blown away by the machine, and that was at a lighter division at 140, but the machine could fucking punch. Like, even at 147, Matisse is gonna be catching some bodies at 147. He's not gonna be like run through the whole division, but Matisse will definitely catch some bodies at 147. But Lamont Peterson and Errol Spence, Lamont isn't the smallest guy, and I think he's gonna fill out well at welterweight. But Spence is probably the biggest welterweight we have, and one of the biggest welterweights we've had in recent years. He's a big dude. Like, Spence gotta probably cut a lot of weight to make 147, but he's so disciplined that it works out for him. See, when you're disciplined, you could take advantage of those things. Spence doesn't seem like he moves his head too much. He seems like he likes to fight out of the high guard. Lamont could box well going back. backwards. He could jab you. Lamont could box. I fucks with Lamont. Lamont could box. But to me, Lamont sometimes look even better coming forward. I love it when Lamont just get in a motherfucker chest and start digging those hooks. Y'all know those hooks that I'm talking about. Those body shots. That boy be getting them leverage on them shots. Those hooks to the body and to the head. Like Lamont, he really excels at that. And I would love to see him do that with Spence. But I think Spence is going to be too much for him to just stand in front of or stay on the inside and trade with like that. Spence is nothing to play with. At 147, that boy has smoke. Probably at 154 too, or maybe even a little higher than that. Because his technique is there and he gets his weight behind the shots. Whenever you get your weight behind the shots and you got the proper technique, your punching power should be enough. Even if you go up in weight, as long as you don't go too high, you'll have enough power that we'll call respectable power. So where a dude can't just walk through you and just eat your punches and just keep coming. Respectable power, they'll try to walk through you, bah! And then motherfuckers will be like, oh, you know, let me think twice before I just run up in here on this dude. So at 147, Spence definitely got power. Look at what he did to Kell Brook other eye. Look at what look at the knockouts he's had recently. So Spence is nothing to play with. Lamont is, you know, always a game fighter, always going to give it his all. I'm not trying to bring up old stuff, but I just hope, you know, Lamont's still doing his thing. I know he failed that test when he was supposed to have the rematch with Amir Khan, which I was rooting real hard for Lamont in that first fight, but I had to be real with myself and know that they kind of pulled the fast one on Khan. Khan should have won that fight clearly. But that's neither here nor there. That's old news. But I don't know, to be honest with y'all. I'm not making a prediction, but I'm gonna just be real with y'all right now. I don't know how Lamont would deal with that smoke. I don't know if you guys seen the Lamont Peterson versus Victor Ortiz fight. I suggest y'all go watch that. Victor Ortiz has power, especially at 140. I feel like his power definitely carried up to 147. Yeah, he's a quitter, but I'm talking about his power. I know he quit. If y'all saying we don't care about Ortiz, throw pizza boxes at him, like, nah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about Victor Ortiz's power. Ortiz, and plus most of the fights he quit in, he was winning. But anyways, Ortiz is a puncher at 147, and he dropped Lamont 3 times. And if you know, if Ortiz could drop you like that, I wouldn't suggest getting hit by Spence. Spence is gonna hurt you more than Ortiz. But you know, I'm gonna keep looking it up. I really would like to see this fight. You know, Collazo is cool. I'm from Brooklyn also, so I'm always gonna root for my Brooklyn dudes. But if I had to pick one that I want to see, it would definitely be the Lamont Peterson and Spence. I know Matisse, I thought Lamont was gonna run it back with Matisse, just at a different weight, 147. I'm hearing Amir Khan might want to get in there with him. So Lamont got options, so I wasn't really too sure. But if this really goes through, then I'm definitely dialed into that. I need to see that. I don't care who I feel might win off the top of my head. It's a difference between what you think you know or how you feel and actually seeing it. Regardless of how you feel, sometimes you need to see it, because you never know what can happen in boxing. Even if you study fights and you get all your predictions right, and you like, oh, there's no need to see that because you know this dude is going to beat him. You might be right most of the time, but it might be that one time when it's like, oh shit, like this dude really beat him. So yeah, you know, I feel like that's a good, I don't want to call Lamont a stay busy fight, but it's a good fight for Spence, period, until we could get you know, Thurman in there. Some people gonna say until we get Crawford in there. Crawford is definitely one of the most skilled guys around that division, probably one of the most skilled guys in boxing, but he's not up there yet, so I don't really want to bring him into that. Plus this video ain't about that yet, but shout out to Crawford too. But yeah, can't wait to see it. If it happens, I'm gonna keep my ear to these YouTube videos and the dudes that get inside information. I'm still on these websites, and as soon as this announced, if it's announced, either one of, now I'm not gonna lie, if it's Collazo, I ain't doing a video on that because he gonna stop Collazo. But if he fight Lamont, I'll let my thoughts, build up, study what I gotta study, and make a prediction video for y'all also for Lamont and my boy Spence. So, you know, that's my thoughts on the fight. Once again, you know, if y'all want to stay up to date with these videos, click that notification bell. Also, subscribe to the channel. You know, if you want to dislike. If you like what I said, you can like it. Either one, it don't matter to me. We all talking boxing. Leave some comments below if you got something to say to me. You can always hit me up on my email too. I'll be up on there writing back to y'all too. But this your boy Blanco from Sports Match, and I'ma holla at y'all in the next video. All right.